have her here, and her name is Milan of Confidence by Milan. Good morning, Miss Milan.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am fantastic. I am so happy to see you here, all bright. She got a nice afro puff going on. Y'all just know I'll turn the camera around in a minute. Anyway, Miss Milan, you have a lot going on. I read your little bio. And you are a busy young lady. Why don't you tell everybody about yourself, what it is you do, and what you got going on?
My name is Milan Gilliam, and I started my first business when I was 6 years old. That business was a cookie business. Well, I got the idea from my parents because they had started their business, and I asked my dad, like, when can I start my own business?
Mm-hmm.
And so he said, whenever you want to. So I got some money out of my piggy bank and I brought some cookie dough and some paper bags. But unfortunately, we just found out that the oven was broke. So I couldn't do that business, but since I always had a passion for fashion, I started a clothing line called Confidence by Milan. And so the reason that I started this business is because a lot of people, some people don't believe in themselves. A lot of bullying has been going around. And I really want people to know that you are perfect just the way that you are and you don't have to change at all. And so I came up with the clothing line, and my saying is now Confidence by Milan is a place where confidence is your fashion, and
All right.
I just took on from there.
All right, I like that. Now, is your clothing line geared just towards the youth, or is it geared towards anyone who needs that confidence?
Anyone.
Anyone, okay. So, are you still doing cookies, or are the cookies on standby while you're doing the fashion?
No, but I still want to do cookies.
Okay. Cookies will come into play somehow, somewhere. Is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to this morning?
I want to give a shout out to my mom and my dad and my brother because mostly all my family because they just inspired me to start my own business and they kept me going.
Okay, and so hats off to mom and dad and your family for supporting you. So now tell me, Milan, what was it like when you got your first piece of fashion out and you saw somebody besides you wearing it? What did you feel like when that happened?
Well, it just made me really happy and it made me motivated so that I wanted to keep going. It might help other people, and so when somebody first wore it, it was everyone's going to see it and they're going to start to want buying.
Okay. Well, I know I'm going to go get my piece of Confidence by Milan. Now, Miss Milan, you are still in school. What grade are you in?
Third.
Third grade. And that is awesome. Now, I'm understanding that you have been an honor roll student, and you've also been nominated as an unsung heroine for having such a humanitarian approach to dealing with kids your age and older.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you feel when you got that little nomination?
I was just very happy. It was my first time ever hearing of it, but I was just still really happy and proud.
Just kind of different. Do you have a role model yourself that you look up to, or someone that you fashion yourself after?
I look up to my parents because they're the ones who got me into wanting to be an entrepreneur. And my brother is my mentee, so I'm mentoring him to start his own business.
And how old is your brother?
3.
Oh, well, they starting young where you're at. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. So, Milan, with your clothing line and everything that you've got going on, okay, where do you find time to do all that between school and homework and...
Sometimes, I don't get a lot of homework anymore because it's the end of the school year.
Uh-huh.
Mostly at the end of at the end of the day, my dad would sometimes take me to the market, or sometimes to so people might have orders and I might give it to them.
Okay.
And sometimes on the weekends, mostly the weekends when I go to church, I have a lot of people who want to buy my clothing.
Okay.
And I just have to bring order forms and they can order their clothing.
Okay, so you do t-shirts, and what else do you do in your clothing line?
I do t-shirts and hats, and I'm going to start doing scarves and a lot of different things, but those are the things that I started off with now that I got all my equipment.
Okay, so tell me, you mentioned bullying and all these other things. Is it something that you experienced or something that you saw someone else going through that inspired Confidence by Milan?
Well, I have been bullied, and also I just did it because I just wanted to change the world.
There is nothing wrong with that, young lady. That is awesome. I love that. So what do you see coming out of your clothing line? Do you see more than just the shirts, hats, and scarves? Are there going to be buttons? Are there going to be other things coming out of it? Do you want to open your own store?
Yes, when I get older, I'm getting, my dad's going to help me get a store, and he also said he's going to help me invest in properties.
Ooh, so you're gonna become a literal businesswoman then. All right, and we do have Dad over here in the studio. Dad, do you have anything you want to add to this?
I'm gonna let her do. She know. There's nothing that I can really tell you
Mm-hmm.
that she don't know better than me. So if whatever I tell you, she gonna end up cleaning it up for me.
Okay.
But she do hoodies.
Okay.
She do hoodies. Well, this not the season, but this winter she did do hoodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hoodies. I'm kind of liking that. I might have to get a hoodie. Now, do you do all colors? Do you have a favorite color?
No, I like all colors.
You like
My
colors?
most two favorite colors are gold and rose gold.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a nice color, rose gold. What's it like for you to hand somebody a shirt and give them what you told me about your motto and what Confidence by Milan is all about? What kind of feeling does that bring about in you?
It makes me proud of myself and also really happy because it's like one more person is getting another shirt, and then it just makes me really happy that I sold another product and somebody else is going to have more self-confidence.
Okay, and so what's your biggest dream for Confidence by Milan?
My biggest dream is to have a big store and a lot of people wearing my clothing,
Mm-hmm.
and also just for my store to be a really big company.
Okay. Do you see Confidence by Milan as a movement?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Mhm.
Okay. You see it as a movement where people are coming together and they're seeing this as part of the Stop Bullying movement. Okay. Now you said you were bullied, and how did you overcome that?
When I started my clothing line, sometimes when I just look at it, makes me really happy, and it just like I don't even remember about the bullying anymore. It just I say this to a lot of my friends when they get bullied. I'm like, people can just say stuff and it doesn't have to be true. So I just go with that in my mind whenever somebody does something mean to me.
Okay. So tell me and tell those that are listening right now, what piece of advice do you have for them in terms of bullying, in terms of if they want to start their own business? What piece of advice do you have for the young entrepreneur out there?
Just like what my parents said to me, just go for it.
All right, I like that. And so what are you going to do when you get out of here? Go back to school?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any events coming up? Anything that you're going to be selling your t-shirts at or anything like that?
I'm not sure yet. I think maybe some things this summer.
Okay. So tell everybody that's listening how they can get in touch with you or find Confidence by Milan if they want to place an order.
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, Confidence by Milan. And if you're watching right now, can you put your phones out and just follow me on Facebook
Okay.
and like all my videos and pictures. And also, you can also go to my website, confidencebymilan.com. You can email if you want to place an order at confidencebymilan@yahoo.com. And if you want to pay, you can go to PayPal and.
Confidence by Milan?
Yep.
Okay. Now, there's one question that I didn't ask, and I should have asked this in the beginning. How long has Confidence by Milan been in business?
I'm going to say about 3 years now.
3 years? You've been doing this for a minute.
Could I ask one question?
Yes, you can.
I just wanted her to share a little bit about some of the things that she done to advertise her business and to get it out
Please,
there.
by all means,
How
tell
she
us.
sell her shirts.
Tell us.
So my dad, it all started when I used to go to family members' houses and do little presentations, and sometimes they would even buy my shirts. And then after that, my dad sometimes used to take me to markets, and so I would set up a little table outside of the supermarket, and I would sell my clothing, and if some people didn't have enough money, I would make sure that everyone who I spoke to left with a business card. And the 4 events that I sold sold my clothing, it was the 2 events that I vended at were the second annual African Griot
Okay.
fair, and then also the Books and Barbecue fair,
Okay.
and then the 2 fashion shows that I got to model at with my friends and family was the We Fix Baltimore
Mm-hmm.
.com, I think, and then the breast cancer organization,
Okay.
and also I got to make a little speeches there,
Okay.
and so that's what I do.
Okay, so you snuck that in. You got a little modeling in there too, huh? So you model your own clothing line as well?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Now I want to let you know that a lot of people that are on Facebook Live are tuning in, and one has already asked if you can vend at an upcoming event this summer for Tim's Day. You think that you can work that out with mom and dad?
Yes.
Okay. And I would love to invite you to my event, which is happening in October, which is for domestic violence. And I think Confidence by Milan would be a fantastic booth to have at that event. If you are not in school and not busy, I would love to have your clothing line at the event. I think that's fantastic. Is there anything that you want to ask or anything you want to tell anybody out there, Radio Land?
Just please, if you can, just please buy a piece of my clothing,
Mm-hmm.
and also I have some advice for you.
Okay.
Just go out there, and if you have something in your mind that you just really want to do, you should just go for it.
All right. I love that, Miss Milan. I want to thank you for taking time out before school to come in here and spend a little time with me. I will make sure that everybody has a way to contact you on the Lady Bluu radio page, okay? And you just make sure that I get a business card or something somewhere along the line so I can keep in touch with you, okay?
Oh,
But I got people that are asking about you already, okay? What you got?
my mom wanted me to do my confident entrepreneur rap.
Well, please, by all means, the mic is all yours, young lady.
Okay. My business is Confidence by Milan, and my name is Milan. See, my profit is still coming along, and they say I'm too young, but they're so wrong. Believe in yourself before you ruin yourself. Confident Entrepreneur Challenge, been rapped in a song. See, I'm not in it for the fame, I'm in it for the kid. Knowledge, invest, discipline to feed my brain. Is not how many times you fall. Get back up and stand in line if your plans fail. This if you fail to plan. I invested in myself. I'm building a brand. I came up with quotes and positive sayings. I'm thinking about my future looking bright, and I'm trying to make plans. That's inspirational, motivational, educational. That's what I'm saying to you, and it got me so good, and I'm taking a stand.
Is that it?
Yes.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. That